What up? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Nathan. Today we'll be reacting to Jaiden's animation second Nuzlocke, the Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. So, last time we learned that Jaiden is actually a really good Nuzlocker. She did really good on her Pokemon Sapphire. No, it was Ruby. It was Ruby. My bad. It was on her Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. She managed to win the game. She survived with 2 of her Pokemon. And if you didn't see that, definitely go back and watch her video. Or you could watch my reaction to it too. Might leave it in the description? Probably not. I'll probably forget about it. Just go to the channel page. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. But yeah, today we're gonna be reacting to the sequel of that, Jaiden's newest Nuzlocke. I don't know if she's gonna be doing another one, but this might be it as for her Pokemon Nuzlocke. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let's jump right into it. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, and for those of you who don't know, Pokemon Platinum is actually my favorite game. So this is gonna be cool. I remember watching this one, but I don't remember it as fondly as the other one. Probably because I watched the other one multiple times over the years. But this one I haven't really watched as much. I think I only watched it once. So I don't really remember much for it. So let's go ahead and watch it.
So if you're new here, hi.
Hi. I'm not new.
Last year I made a video about my first ever Pokemon Nuzlocke, and
Yep.
the game I played in it was Pokemon Ruby. It was fun, so here I am again doing another. But this time I attempted to Nuzlocke Pokemon Platinum.
Oh!
Again, super quickly how a Nuzlocke works. You can only catch the first Pokemon you run into per route. If a
Dude, I'm
Pokemon
telling you,
faints,
she
it dies
knows
and
this
you
stuff
can't use it
now.
anymore.
She
And
knows
you
it.
have to nickname your Pokemon so you grow more attached to them. If you still don't understand, that's not my problem. Let's get started. Oh boy. This was my Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke.
Oh boy, I wonder what we're gonna encounter now.
Pokemon! So my friend and neighbor Barry is
I love how she portrays Barry. Yeah, he's very energetic in the games. And she's back at it again with the full-on costume of Dawn.
Professor Rowan he saw on TV. He drags me out to Route 201 and is about to leap into the
Oh
tall
boy.
grass when hold it.
Hold it.
You guys know going into the tall grass is practically a death wish, right?
I love how Professor Rowan actually looks like he would fit as an Ace Attorney character. And if you didn't see it, the little hold it thing, that's from Ace Attorney, the Capcom series reference. You get it? Huh?
It's basically suicide.
Yeah. Okay.
Borderline
Whatever. Forget it.
insanity. What absolute moronic lunatics you are. Have you no respect for your lives?
Would you like some
Do you
Pokemon?
have any Pokemon? No.
Hmm.
Do you want some? And like that, I have a Turtwig. I named him Turt and
No, why didn't you
immediately
pick
switched to
Chimchar?
Chimchar.
Chimchar's
I
a better
snaked my way through the
option.
routes, but right
I'm
as I was
totally
about
not
to nab
being.
the Shinx I found on Team 2.
Oh no, not this again. I forgot that
No
that
Shinx for
happened.
us, but that's alright. Shinx isn't that great this early anyway. Then I locked eyes
I mean,
with our
Shinx
first
is pretty nice,
first
but the
battle.
fact that she
Let's
killed
see
it kind
how
of
we
sucks,
fare against
honestly.
youngster Tristan and his level 5
She has more
Starly.
encounters though, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
okay.
So in the first trainer battle I ever fought, I almost immediately lose my starter to a critical hit.
Ooh. Oh, no.
Why do I suddenly have a very bad feeling about this?
Uh-oh.
Nevertheless, we kept
Foreshadowing.
going onward through
And then
Jubilant.
Lucas is arguing with Luca in the background.
Above Route 204 and Magikarp on 218.
There we go, she's getting encounters. Let's go.
Your name is Puppy. Just outside the city, Barry runs up and demands another
The
battle,
sun in
so
the
I
H
happily
face.
bash in his Chimchar again.
Poor Chimchar!
I
Oh my
kept on
gosh,
way,
she's
eventually
bashing
arriving in
everything with
Hornburg
the
City
Tortwig.
and nervously challenged Rourke. I was terrified of his Cranidos.
Yeah,
but
that
Turt
Cranidos is
landed
kinda
a
scary
quick
early
freeze
game.
relief and one-shot it before it could
Dang.
do anything. So that's badge number 1 for us. I made it to Floroma Town and was really excited because if you didn't know, outside the Valley Windworks you can find Shellos. And if you didn't know, again, I
It's our
love
favorite
Shellos.
Pokemon.
I ran
Mhm.
straight to the grass to get my Shellos encounter, and
It's not a Shellos, it's another Shinx.
Dang.
Dang.
I'm not gonna pass up an encounter, so I very depressingly caught the Shinx and named it Failure.
Oh.
My sadness and frustration over
She
not
really
getting
wanted the
a
Shellos,
slot.
but
While there
there's
we found
more
Kilo
locations where
messing
she can get
around
Shellos though.
stealing electricity,
She's definitely
making
gonna
this
get
little
one,
girl
for sure.
sad. So I beat up the grunt guarding the door, broke in, beat up the grunts in the building until Turt evolved, then found Galactic Commander Mars at the end of the corridor, who I
Oh
was
boy.
scared of because she's got a fat cat that hits like a
Yeah,
termite.
that Pierogi
But
can
I
be
had a plan.
nasty,
Back in the
honestly.
Orphic Mines, I caught Dwayne the Onyx, and I brought him to the fight because in
Dwayne
case
the
things
Rock
got bumpy,
Johnson.
I would switch
Okay,
him in
Onyx
to
is
buy
perfect for
time
dealing
and
with
kill
this.
my other Pokemon. Basically, Dwayne was death fodder. Turt took
Oof.
out Mars' Zubat, and when Pierogi came
Is that a
out,
Rippy Dippy right there?
plucked off the Oranberry it was holding, but she got hit pretty hard in the process, and since Turt needed a
Ooh.
bit of healing before he could get back into it, take a scratch. Look at that.
Uh-oh.
Dwayne is fine. He's fine, guys. Don't pull
Oh,
this
no.
sad
Not
nose
Dwayne.
for Dwayne.
F for Dwayne.
Fine. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. Oh my god.
Oh,
Dude. Alright.
Dwayne's will to live
I'll
is
give him
strong.
that. Dwayne gets to live. Somehow, when Dwayne was supposed to die, he hung in there on 1 HP. And
Oh
you know
boy.
what? I respected the hell
Respect
out
for
of him for it.
Dwayne.
I
Let's
let
go,
Dwayne
baby.
live, and Turt was able to take out the Perugly. What a legend.
Oh.
Then I put him back in the box and moved on. In Mount Cornet,
Just
I put a
repeat
Bronzor and a Big Boy, which I happily added to the team.
Big Boy?
My Guardian
I forgot about that
initiative,
one.
Kronk evolved, which meant no mercy for those flower ladies.
Oh
Next,
yeah, Golbat is so good for
slashed
Guardian's
the
Gym.
guard bushes in front of the Galactic building and ran up all the stairs where we fought Galactic Commander Jupiter. Let's take a look at how that went.
Uh-oh.
Don't crit, don't crit.
A crit. Night Slice has a really high chance of critting.
That won't do. Let's just hit
Oh my goodness.
Don't crit him. No. Oh my god. We
Poor
finally were able to
Turt. Oh
beat
my
her, but that
god.
fight really
So
knocked
brutal,
the wind
dude.
out of me. I was shaking on my way back to the Pokemon Center.
Oh,
when
here
this
comes the
lady
best
Cynthia
champion.
shows up and is like,
Do you want an egg? Yes.
yeah. Anyway, even meeting Cynthia wasn't enough to calm my nerves, so to keep my mind off the absolute tragedy we narrowly avoided, I decided to start training up Big Boy on Cycling Road.
I have a bad feeling about this.
And then he died.
Rip.
I've practiced this game and
Why would you leave
so
him
before
in
you
against a
push up your anime
Ponyta?
glasses and tell me that steel is weak to fire, which I know, by the way. The reason I kept Big Boy in was because not only is his defense an iron wall, but he had heat proof, which negates his fire weakness. But then he got crit. So,
Damn.
first step.
Rip.
Sorry, Big Boy. You never had the opportunity to become a big
Poor
boy.
Bronzor.
I walked
Bronzor
up
is such a
and
good
found
encounter
Gibble.
too.
Gibble
She
is
gets
an
the Gibble.
amazing Pokemon.
Well,
If you
actually,
get to Garchomp with
she's guaranteed a Gibble because she caught up Bronzor and what's the other one? A Subat, I think. A Subat, Bronzor, maybe Geodude. Is there Geodude in that cave? I'm not
easily
sure.
one of, if not the strongest Pokemon in the game.
Yeah,
that isn't
Garchomp's really good.
legendary. Adding it to the team would give us such a huge advantage, and now there is nothing in my way between that and and we're moving on. We arrived in Hearthome City where I caught
I think she can
Dodonarock,
still get another
Kronk,
one though,
and
right?
Puppy Evolved. We had
There's
a
another
clean win
area. I think
against
the
Fantina,
Wayward Cave.
and some lady gave us an Eevee I named Milk. Things were starting to look better now. I was leveling up DeVito against trainers, and when fighting this lovey-dovey couple, let's go into Puppy. Let's get rid of the
This right here. I was in the chat when this happened. Whenever she was streaming this Nuzlocke. And boy. Like, as soon as I came in. You're gonna see it right now. You're gonna see the freaking. They're gonna gang up on her.
Oh no!
Yeah, that happened.
You're kidding. You're kidding. And that's why I hate love.
Not strong defense,
In
honestly.
came Shrimp the Scyther I caught
Dang.
on Route 210. Some good news.
They
on
keep
Route
breaking-
213, I finally
Oh, the
found
poor
Shellos.
PC.
I named it Scoop, and I loved
She
it.
found the
I
east
loved it
Shellos,
so much.
the
I know
east
you're not
side.
supposed to have a favorite child, but Scoop was my favorite child, and I wasn't apologetic about it. I
Mhm.
trained it up, and now we got a Gastrodon. Turt ended up evolving too, so together with Kronk and Scoop, Maylene was defeated.
Oh, that
and
looks so
badge
sick,
number
dude.
4 was secured. Outside of Pastoria City, I caught a Quagsire named Lol, but when I went to get my
Lol.
Great Marsh encounter, I was trying to get a Yanma and accidentally threw a ball at
Oh,
a Wooper.
no.
So now we've got Lol and Oops in the box.
Technically, she could have used the Species Clause on the Wooper and just like put it to the side, negate that encounter entirely because she already had a Quagsire. She could have still gotten the Jama if she wanted to, or another encounter. But it just depends on how you want to play the game. Honestly, I would not have counted that.
Then I swept Crasher Wig with Milk, who is now a Jolteon with
Oh.
the TM Thunder I bought literally next door. I walked out of the
Dang.
gym and
Just
Team
like that.
Galactic set off a bomb. I ran down the grunt who detonated it and took him out because he is weak. Cynthia appears again and tells me to bring a charm to her grandma. So I'm like, yes ma'am. We found her in Celestial Town along with Cyrus,
Uh-oh.
the leader of Team Galactic, who starts some evil Shakespeare speech about how everything isn't perfect, so he's got
Look at him going crazy.
I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention. And then he
Yikes.
wanted to fight. Puppy took out his Sneasel and I sent out Milk to take care of his Golbat, but Milk decided he wanted to be lazy and not only miss all his thunders, himself in the face.
Oh no.
Milk!
See, there's moments in Pokemon Nuzlocke where the RNG is totally against you. Like, super against you. Man, look at how much damage Milk just took right now.
You can't be doing
That's
this.
awful.
Kronk came out and killed the Golbat because Milk was being difficult, but I gave him a second chance and he took out.
Hey, but at least he
Anyway, here's your
didn't, she
lucky
didn't
charm.
get
I
hit
went
with
out
a
and caught
high roll.
Magnemite named C, then arrived in Canalave City where
She
we
caught him the
marched
same
into
way.
Byron's gym and demolished his team with Swoop and Turd. Then
Oh,
Team
boy.
Galactic sets off another bomb, this time at Lake Valor. So Barry, Professor
See, that's
Oak,
becoming a trend.
Lucas,
They
and
keep
I
setting
split
up
to
bombs
check
right
the
after she
links.
wins the
As I'm
gym
scrolling
battles.
past all the flopping Magikarp, I run into Galactic Commander Saturn, who we swept the floor with. After that, we headed over to Lake Verity.
Okay, she actually did use what do you call it? Trade evolutions this time, because on the first one she had a Machoke, and she didn't evolve him at all. But so I guess, if I'm not mistaken, I think people convinced her to do it, or maybe she should just. I don't remember too sure. I didn't catch a lot of her streams. I just remember that one with the Kirlia encounter. Whenever she had the Kirlia, like when it died, and I think I was there for, was it the 7th gym? I cannot remember if it was the 7th or 80th gym when I was there
Where we did
for a little
the
bit.
exact same with Mars. There was a part where Turt got crit and almost
Ooh, that's a
died.
crit and
But
that's a
we're
stab,
fine, he's
mom.
fine.
Poor
Finally, we had
Turt.
to go check up on Barry at Lake Acuity, and after
Oh
trekking
god, all
through
the
6
snow,
feet of
man.
snow for like a mile, we get
Getting
there
through
to
that
find
snow
Barry
takes
at
so
the top
long,
of the
especially
cliff,
in
like,
Diamond and Pearl.
"Ha,
It takes
you
forever.
can't climb rocks.
Platinum,
Come
it
back
doesn't
when
take
you
that
can climb
long.
rocks, loser." I'll go fight Candace's gym now, I guess. Now, we've been having some good type matchups with the past few gyms, so I haven't really been nervous about most of them. But Candace uses ice types, which
Which
like
is mostly
half my team
effective.
is weak against.
Yikes.
Which, you know, nervousness rising. Not only was I at a massive type disadvantage, but the
Well,
main threat.
you have Scizor, and you give him like Iron Hit or something, you should be fine. Or for the Abomasnow, you could honestly just go for, what do we call it, X-Scissor maybe.
Threats on our team were her Abomasnow because it hits like a truck and sets up
Yeah,
hail, and her Frostlass
always
because
hitting
it used the hail from the
blizzards
Abomasnow
because of
to
all
heighten
his
its
ability.
evasiveness with Snow Cloak.
It's
Spam double
insane.
teams, and then just sweep my team. I walked in, took a deep breath, which didn't make me feel better at all, and started the battle. Shrimp took out her Sneasel, and Swoop took out her Piloswine, almost dying in the process. And then
That's
she
cool.
finally brought out the big bad Abomasnow. Since it's grass ice type, I taught Puppy Fire Blast.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
I didn't know we could.
I mean,
Anyway, I
it's a
wasn't sure it
Gyarados,
could
it's a
one-shot
dragon.
Because Puppy's not a
Bam.
special attacker, and lo and behold, it didn't.
Didn't die.
It didn't miss.
That's quite effective, but that Gyarados is probably not a special attacker.
Kill it, please.
Oh, I'm getting a call. Hold on.
What? Eventually, Puppy took it out. But
Okay,
that
we're
was
back.
absolutely
Sorry.
terrifying. Last but not
Had a
least,
call from my wife.
Frostlass. I wanted to
My
have
child
Swoop
accidentally
engage
called me.
the hail so Frostlass's Snow
Alright.
Cloak isn't activated, but since Swoop was sitting at a not so chill 20
So where were we at?
that
I
wasn't
forgot.
gonna work out super
Yikes.
great.
Probably should have went
However,
back a little
since
bit.
I didn't want Kronk to be in this fight at all, right before the fight, I swapped her with Failure the Shinx.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh no.
Sorry, little guy. Failure looked
Forgot
like
about
the
this. This
looming
is
death that
this
was
is brutal, man.
Frostlass
Look at how
himself.
terrified it
As
is
I
from the
healed up
from the
Swoop,
Frostlass.
Failure was killed in its blizzard. It's really unfortunate we had to resort to it, but I give Failure a salute for stepping up and surrendering its life to the
Rippy
team.
dippy.
Swoop came out, got off the rain dance, and after a close battle, was able to pull through. We won,
Let's go.
but it wasn't without sacrifice. We had a moment of silence for Failure, the true MVP of the fight. Gone, but not forgotten. Now we could climb the rocks to Lake Acuity.
Okay, here
and
we
when
go.
Got up there, Barry's got snot dripping down his face,
Yikes.
crying in the snow because he got beat up by Jupiter, who looks at me and is like, "See ya, I'm going to Veilstone HQ."
Character development.
I'm gonna go to Veilstone.
She's not that good. She's not good with dealing with that stuff. Ooh, I remember this one.
Yeah, it is way too powerful, way too bulky, and it's way too weird. I do like Porygon too, though.
Uh oh.
I would like a plush of Porygon too.
Oh.
What?
Oh yeah. Should have played around the crit, buddy.
No!
And I think she's playing with items, so she could have just healed up. But
We lost
dude, that
Swoop.
sucks.
I wasn't okay. Turt came out and curb stomped the Porygon 2
Oof.
out of vengeance, but to put it lightly, I wasn't taking that too well.
When you lose one of your favorite Pokemon, it hurts.
My heart is breaking.
It hurts.
I'm like actually sad. But
Aww.
life doesn't stop when your dog dies, so I had to keep trucking and brought Lol the Quagsire to the team.
The
With
Quagsire.
an intense, blood-curdling thirst for revenge, I stormed into Cyrus's room.
I'm assuming that sister has
Fine.
bullet punch now?
Shrimp and Milk took out his team in no time. I snatched his Master Ball and used his teleport pad to enter the basement where Mess Spirit, Azelf, and Uxie are all being held captive. Fight! And like Cyrus, Saturn was swept too. After releasing the Lake Guardians, we head to Mount Coronet because Cyrus wants to
The
go
plot
there and
thickens
destroy
here,
the
man.
planet, I think. And we catch up to him at the Spear Pillar. Before we can run up
Things
and
are about
attack
to get
him, Mars
so
and Jupiter step in.
crazy,
Then
man.
Barry arrives. Honestly, I have no idea
Pokemon!
how we found us all here. And it's like, I'll help. Lol takes out both their Bronzors, Mars's Pruggly, and Barry's Munchlax. So I thought, you know, it was all smooth sailing, right? Well,
Uh-oh.
wow, Barry. Really doing a lot for the team, aren't ya? Oh my god, no, it has
Giga
Giga
Drain.
Drain?
That's squad effectiveness. Low?
No.
No?
No, oh no, oh no. It was a crit.
Another crit.
Not only did I
How-
not know
she's-
their
she's
goal had
lost-
Giga Drain
She's
for
lost
some
like 4
reason,
Pokemon
but it
already
also
due
got
to a crit. That
So I was
sucks.
starting to feel bad. But then
It's
I
always
started
the freaking
panicking.
crits.
The thing is, after you fight Mars and Jupiter, you have to go into the Distortion World and fight Cyrus and Giratina. If Cynthia forces us into the Distortion World without us being able to get a new member, we're in massive trouble. We finished up the battle and Cyrus starts his whole spiel about how the world is imperfect, blah blah blah, everything must die except for me. Then he gets swallowed up by Giratina,
Oh,
a hole
boy.
opens a rip in space leading to the Distortion World, and I'm kinda just standing off to the side twiddling my thumbs like, Cynthia, please don't shove me in there without my consent. Cynthia,
She's not.
can I
She's
go?
not.
I
You're
have
fine.
something
You're
to
fine.
do. Our
You're
world
fine.
is destroyed.
You're
Are
fine.
you ready?
No,
No,
say no,
I'm
say no,
not.
say no. Just
Let
wait.
me
Yeah.
go.
The world's in
I'm
peril,
free.
but you can go back to
Holy
get your
crap.
Pokemon on the PC.
Get me out of here. Goodbye. I'm sorry, lol. We just got you, and then you died. But luckily, remember when I accidentally caught that Wooper while trying to get Yanma?
You know, that
It's
Whooper's
time.
actually gonna come in handy now.
No accident. You're our lucky star who will carry us to victory. We got Oops leveled up, came back to the Spear Pillar where Cynthia was just sitting there.
Just
waiting for
chilling.
us. Hopped in. Everything is topsy-turvy and the Lake Guardians are telling me...
Yeah, the Distortion World is so trippy, man. Like, I remember the first time I went through it, it was so bad. Like, I wasn't able, the part with the waterfall, I never figured out that you could actually go like sideways. I actually thought that you could just go up and that's it. But literally all I had to do was just go up one more time and it would like transition into the upside down one. I never knew that, so I was stuck there for a really long time and I thought I needed waterfall, which I didn't get, so I went back all over the place trying to get waterfall. Yeah, Cyrus fight is going on right here. Got beaten. Woo! Yeah, Giratina is terrifying. And here's where the big twist comes into play. Oh boy. Rip.
I threw the Master Ball.
Yeah. If you didn't watch her streams, this part was really confusing to a lot of people who watched the animation. A lot of people did not know what it meant. But you'll see right now. I don't really want to spoil anything, but you'll see right now what it means.
Everyone who challenges him isn't good enough and he's bored. But I wasn't concerned. We have Oops, and none of his Pokemon can do anything about it. It's not like they have Giga Drain or anything, right? I checked. Oops was just earthquake and
He should
everything.
be fine.
And at the end, I'll admit, I got a bit scared.
Yeah, I like how it hits like a truck with a Giga Impact. Oh my god.
That would be really
Ooh! I could have killed.
But it's all good. We're all good. And with that, off to Victory Road we went, where we
Oh, this is where she gets the Gavite. Yeah, I remember that.
Would have been nice to have one, I don't know, near the beginning of the game, say, in Wayward Cave, you know. But whatever. Better late than never. It's good to have just in case something goes horribly wrong out of nowhere.
Like losing a Gyarados to a Brave Bird Staraptor.
Like the basics. Yeah, it is.
It's It's another
Whoa,
crit.
whoa, whoa,
It's
whoa,
another
whoa,
crit.
whoa. No!
It's another crit. Rippy dippy puppy.
You're kidding.
It's been with us since the beginning. Now she's gone.
Oh dear. And that's the straw that
Even the
broke
other person was
camel's
like,
back.
damn.
After Puppy died, I stepped back and decided the team we go into the Elite Four with needs to be the best possible team we can build.
There we go. See, she's finally doing what I mentioned on the last video where she keeps her team members that have been with her, but now she's actually planning for like an actual Elite Four matchup, which is great because preparing is better because she's already in the game. It's better than just, you know, like losing and then just, you know, having to start over or just doing whatever you want to do. But it's always better to prepare right before important battles like this because you never know what's gonna happen, you know, and it's better to just be on the good enough things rather than not being in it.
Four here goes pretty hard, so I couldn't go in willy-nilly
This is terrifying, man.
hoping for the best. After literally a few hours of calculations and research, I settled on a team I thought would give us the highest possibility of winning. I added Flakes to the team in place of Puppy, and with a heavy heart, left Milk and Kronk behind as I brought C the now Magnezone and Colgate the Togepi.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It does hurt leaving some Pokemon behind, but you gotta do what you gotta do to ensure that you actually get the win here.
Even though I was sad to not bring Milk
Aww.
and Kronk into the final battles with us, they won't be forgotten. And it doesn't negate the fact they were such huge
Clutch
assets
members,
to the
man.
team, and I wouldn't have made it this far without them. I'll see you guys on the other side. I took a step towards the doors of no return, and immediately got interrupted by Barry, who wanted to have one last fight.
Get him out of here. Oh boy, reality distortion happening at the moment.
Welcome. This is the Elite Four. The battle starts and C takes out Aronzeon, Mega, and Vespiquen. Oops takes out his Drapion, and Colgate takes out his Scissor and Heracross. Next up is Bertha.
Not gonna lie, when I first watched the animation, I didn't expect her to do it this way, but it kind of makes sense,
I felt a
you know?
horrible shiver when her Rhyperior came out, but things went well. On to Flint.
Bam, it's terrifying, you know? Oh.
Flint has a pretty scary team, but luckily Oops and Flakes had no trouble plowing through them as well. And with that, we're on to the last member, Lucian. Now, Shrimp hasn't had much time to shine in these fights so far, so I decided I wanted to let her go all out. She set up sword stances and bullet punched everything.
Let's
Proud of
go.
Shrimp. And suddenly,
On the
I'm at
final
entrance of
match.
the champion. The trainer who's been known to crush dreams in a single battle.
Man,
and
that
then
scenery
still
looks so
feared to this
epic.
day.
But that's not
Take a
what
deep
Cynthia's
breath.
room looks like.
Things are going surprisingly well, and I don't know how to feel about it. But I looked up, and there she was.
I wonder why.
At this moment, I have only one last objective.
Man, Cynthia looks so terrifying, man.
She leads with Spiritomb, which has no weaknesses, so I sent out Turt to hit it as hard as possible. Flakes takes out her Togekiss, and then her Garchomp comes out. This is known to be one of the toughest boss Pokemon.
This thing is made by the devil
entire
himself.
franchise.
Look
And
at that
rightfully
dude,
so.
no.
That thing was made by Satan himself,
What
and
I
I'm
said.
sure even he fears what he has created. I immediately switched to Oops, who's the only Pokemon that can lead us to victory here. I planned to put it to sleep with Yawn, and then Ice Beam it until it died. That was our only hope. then-
Blueprints don't always go the way you want them to.
That was it. Nothing on my team can take a hit from this monster, and even if they could, they couldn't do much damage back. I sat there in disbelief, knowing there wasn't anything I could have done, and the battle is basically unwinnable now. I brought out Shrimp to bullet punch it so we could get in a little bit of damage, but
Yeah, this Garchomp is just...
Colgate tried to chip
Oh my
away at
god.
it. He did some damage too.
If you don't have
but
anything
it's a
good
great one-shot.
at that point in the
this
battle,
point,
you're in
I'd
trouble.
accepted defeat. Only Turt, C, and Flakes were left. It's hopeless at this point. Flakes came out, and against all odds, Flakes outsped Cynthia's Garchomp. and
There we go.
killed it. I didn't think he could do it. He was
But he
2
did
levels
it.
weaker, and I don't know. I just didn't think he could outspeed it. Suddenly, there
EV
was a
training is
chance.
important, guys.
We
Don't
could
forget
win this
about it.
after all. Cynthia brings out her
It
Bionic
matters.
Voice.
When you need it
Yeah,
most, it
sees
matters.
results. Flakes took out the Lucario with Dig. Look, my Earthquake TM is on Scoop, and we all know what happened there. Finally, her last Pokemon comes out. Roserade. Flakes went in for the Dragon Claw, and
And got the victory.
the battle was over. We won. As Cynthia's congratulating me. A sudden feeling of overwhelming guilt washes over my entire body. So intense it almost knocks me down. I don't think I deserve this. Something here isn't right. This wasn't meant for me. Back in the distortion world when Giratina split me in two, how do I know I'm me? What happened in the other timeline where I saw glimpses of what happened parallel to this world, that was me too. Those things happened. Was that the ending I'm destined to have? The world I'm living in now is how I want things to be, but the other Jaiden is equally me as I am her. Even if you might think I deserve this dimension, things don't work like that. Are there some things you can't escape, even when you try everything you can do to alter it? I don't know the answer. I may be able to sit on this throne now and thank all the Pokemon that put in everything to help me get here. All the hard work, blood, sacrifices we made, but I don't think I can ever accept this victory. I don't know what ending was meant for me, and I don't think I ever will.
Oh, the chills, man. Alright. So for those of you who don't know, spoilers ahead. Jaiden didn't actually win her Nuzlocke. If you watch the stream, you will know that she lost. She actually lost against Bertha. In the Elite Four, her two Pokemon died. I think it was Quagsire and Garchomp. They actually died to, if I'm not mistaken, like a crit or a misplay. I don't remember entirely. And she decided she had lost the run at that point because she also lost Torgekiss before that. And yeah, that Rhyperior just so much trouble. She didn't want to face against Flame because all she had left was Torterra, Magnuson, and Scizor. And at that point, she was pretty much like on the downside of things. So the chat actually convinced her to redo the Elite Four, and she did. And that's when she actually, you know, like went in there more confident on herself, and she actually came clutch on her Elite Four match, and she did really good, and she was able to actually win it that way. And the reason for the whole distortion world thing here is because she didn't feel like she deserved that win, and she kind of got emotional over it. But honestly, at that late in the game, it's better just to, if you don't want to redo everything again, just finish it up. You know, wrap it up. You don't have to force yourself to play through the entire game again, just because you lost it. You know. So I think she did the right thing. You know, every Nuzlocker has their own mentality when it comes to those kind of things. So that's what she chose to do, and I respect her decision. Honestly, that's honestly it sucks having to do everything all over again. You know. But yeah, so that's how she did it. And this is the end of her Nuzlocke, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is how it ends. But yeah, the animation, wow, that twist, it was very emotional at the end. Honestly, like, the first time I watched it, it gave me so many chills. It's crazy. But Jaiden, you did amazing. You did an amazing job throughout the run. You got screwed up in the end, so you know that really sucks. But you came clutch. You proved that you were able to beat it, and that's what matters. And honestly, to me, this is a win in the book. So there you guys have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I guess I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, have a good day. Bye everyone.